Welcome back to a brand new Civ 6 or Civilization 6 video. We've played the Congo, we've played Saladin. We're now back at it with Abraham Lincoln, the penultimate leader on our journey to finish the 4 leaders that most people still don't have yet. Our leader ability is Emancipation Proclamation. Industrial zones make your people more loyal, whereas plantations make your people less happy. Don't really necessarily know how that works. Maybe your people just don't like, I guess, fucking dies or something. I know what they were trying to do, but it does kind of seem a little on the nose for a leader ability. I do like it though, the second part especially. You get a free melee unit after constructing industrial zones and their buildings, which is just absolutely fantastic. You go ahead and beeline line infantry, you get some industrial zones, and then boom, no Confederate's gonna stand in your way between freeing the slaves. And then you also get +5 combat strength, no resources to maintain or anything, so you could just have like infantry without oil or something, which is pretty nice. And then you obviously have America's abilities, founding father, and film studio. The P-51 Musty Man isn't exactly the most effective ability in most games. But yeah, alright, I guess fuck, my dick is sufficiently just wetted at this point. Not gonna be able to get that dies immediately. Let's go ahead and settle this. Okay, well, fuck me, I guess. Sid Meier himself is trying to make me lose this game. I don't want to settle on this tile because I'd remove the woods and the 2-2 tile, which I think is pretty stupid. In fact, I might go up on this 2-2 tile. Actually, this might be a much better place for an industrial zone. Watch this absolute brilliance. You guys ready? We're going to have a government plaza over there. We're going to go ahead and we're actually going to have the aqueduct over there. I know, shocking. Never been done before. We're going to get that dam up there, and then we're going to get the industrial zone up there, which still isn't -8. Okay, wait, if I just remove that. It's about the same industrial zone, I guess. This could be a campus or something, and then we could prevent flooding and stuff like that. Don't really need the quarry now that I think about it. And then the commercial hub could go up there for the probably +7. It is +7. That's an absolutely disgusting campus tile. Might actually send me to the hog, honestly. But research-wise, I want to try a little bit of a mid to late game type of build. So we're going to go archery first, just to make sure that we don't get the 2-finger goatsy special from the closest AI we spawn next to. We're going to go writing afterwards. We'll probably go bronze working so we can chop the rainforests, and then from there we could probably make a beeline currency, apprenticeship, universities. Then I think we're just going to make a mad dash for musketmen, line infantry, excuse me, just so we can start bashing some bodies in. We will probably need bombards at that point though. We'll get bombards on the way, I guess. It is going to be a lot, but I think with universities it should be a lot easier. Might switch things, honestly. Might actually go for bombards before I go for the line infantry, since I blink and I already have an army of them. Queue up wise, we're going to go slinger, warrior into a monument probably, and then we're just going to hit next turn. I love the barbarian encampment just smelling my civilization and deciding to spawn 3 tiles away. Extremely fun game mechanic. I think they should probably put nukes in this game in the ancient era, just so we can just bomb one barbarian encampment just to get the sort of genocidal rampage out of our system. We do get a governor though, not really too much to do. Rockefeller could be nice. Also, Peter Griffin is going to be a pretty good mid to late game option. I think we'll wait to see if we can get a Mani early game from Wu Exploration. We do meet the city-state of Babylon. The guy Sid Meier decided to remove this guy from the game, considering how absolutely busted he was. But we might as well take Amani and get an early Babylon suzerainty, just for exploration and their leader ability, despite being absolute dog shit. It's still a, I guess, city-state ability, I suppose. And then there is the Geneva suggestion. My goodness, you guys probably think I cheated this run. And to be fair, I fucking didn't. Let's keep moving down south. We have 2 science city-states in the early game, meaning we could probably get our units a lot faster so we can show up just like we did with the natives in real life and bash them in with our superior weaponry. This does not spark joy over here. Gonna have to retreat the warrior a little bit. There's Eleanor of Aquitaine. We're going to sample your hospitality a little bit, and it's too far away for us to actually do some sampling. Gonna have to make a Hannibal journey across the mountains just to get to her court of love. Oh, well, we probably will go for maybe we could go Babylon, and then we could, like, circle around to take out Paris. That does seem, like, a little excessive. Like, might as well just settle cities and go after Geneva. There's Code of Laws right here, meaning barbarians are about to get almighty bitch slapped by the hands of goddamn Blueface's girlfriend himself. Let's go and fuck this guy up. Perfect. And we'll go foreign trade next. Beautiful. I love walking into barbarian territory. Let's see who schlings the better schmeat in that showdown. Over here, we'll get the experience with this guy, and then we can pillage promote with that guy. Seems my penis is proving superior. Next shot, we'll be able to get an experience and remove another encampment. This guy can fortify, and then... Okay, I'd love to pillage, not plan for an attack on Anshan's lone warrior, please. There we are. And then this guy's just going to move one, and then we'll promote you to battle cry. If that river floods, I'm going to go ahead and commit some war crimes. We'll send Amani now to Geneva for even more exploration, and their leader ability is much, much better. We did get an envoy bonus towards them, which is pretty fantastic, though. And over here, we'll finish off this slinger, get the boost to archery, and then we can pillage that encampment. And we've... Oh my goodness, I need a change of panties right now. What the fuck is this? Look at this app. Okay, well, I can't settle the city over there, unfortunately, because Geneva's over there. Might have to break their conventions just this once. That's a beautiful, just sensational campus right there. That is honestly pretty disgusting. In fact, I might have to take out Geneva in the mid to late game. I think this is also a pretty good... Babylon's actually not a bad Petra city. Babylon might actually have to die, honestly, because if we get an aqueduct over there, which I'm assuming they're... I don't know why I can't build an aqueduct over there. All right, maybe over there. Must be adjacent to the city center as well as lake, river, oasis, or mountain. So I'm assuming this is just fucking perked up titties of the earth or something. Why the hell is that not a mountain and I can't... You know, it's probably a game bug. I'm just going to go ahead and put in the... Probably the campus is going to go over there, honestly, for the +2, and then we could just get the aqueduct in there. This could also be a nice Petra city, just in case Babylon isn't actually going to want to die very quickly. We can have another city right on top of the rice fields. I know America and rice fields doesn't necessarily go too well together, but hopefully we'll make it work this time. We'll put you there. We'll actually turn that into an aqueduct. We will also turn that into an aqueduct, and my goodness, hold on to your titties, everybody. This is about to be the greatest industrial zone triangle you've ever seen. In fact, we could probably just make this into an aqueduct, and then this into an industrial zone, and just like that, we're looking at the heartbeat of steam industrializing even faster than we did in our timeline. Also, for those of you wondering, this type of scenario is precisely why I absolutely despise scouts. There's no real reason to explore down south. We have barbarian issues to deal with, and with our army, it makes things a lot easier. And also, the AI is just going to get more units on deity in the first... Like, multiplayer or prince difficulty, like, scouts are honestly just really good. Just on deity, the AI gets like 5 free units. So, there's... Even if you build scouts, you're still... I did actually a math test on this a couple months ago. You can check out that video, but you get like on average 1 extra tribal village. All right, there's a fucking slinger over there, unfortunately, but you get 1 extra tribal village if you decide to go for a 1 scout start, and actually a 2 scout start. 1 scout start is the same tribal village as starting off with my normal start, I suppose. But yeah, we got the Vatican, we get Samarkand, no envoys towards each, so there's probably a city up there. We can get Vatican pretty easily, though. We just build a government plaza fairly quickly. Let's get moving up through there. Move this warrior, beautiful. And did we discover another continent? No, but we got discovered for the big PP. Let's go ahead and wipe this guy off the face of the planet. My goodness, my homicidal rampage is unstoppable right now. We got some gold luxury resource up there. Plenty of more places to settle. In fact, this is actually beautiful. Watch it. We're going to put a dam over there, right? That's going to be a beautiful dam. The greatest dam I've ever seen personally. We could put a city up there. Aqueduct over there. We could put another city over there. Oh my goodness. Ew. Ew, this is disgusting. Oh my god, that's just raunchy. Ooh, it's making me use vocabulary I never thought I'd ever use in my life. And then we get 2 economic zones or commercial hubs or whatever. And just like that, we get 2 more insane production cities. And obviously, we'll get this coastal city here because why the hell not? And then we also have, we could place somebody on the Gobi Desert if we really wanted our people to starve. And then we'll actually settle on top of this dice because building a plantation is just counterproductive. Let's keep going. If you guys hear some sort of whirling sound in the background, it's not Hurricane Katrina. It's fucking my roommate doing, I don't know what the fuck that thing's called, the whirly thing. The shit you used to make whipped cream. You know what, I'm just gonna stop talking. There's Kublai Khan of China. I'm gonna do what I actually am good at. I was on Master Chef or something. Gordon Ramsay would probably call me the N-word, honestly. That's how badly I'd fuck up there. But when it comes to Civ, I'd like to think I'm at least somewhat passable. By somewhat passable, I mean I can beat the AI on settler difficulty. Let's keep going right here. Turn 28. There's about 12 to 30 turns. We could get a golden age. we could get a golden age. There's a golden age in my pants right now with this absolutely beautiful +3 campus. And, okay, I think it's time to start building some settlers. Get the settlers real quick. We'll move you up there. I think we got an envoy. I don't know how we're making 2 faith per turn. Washington's... Oh, we're working on the dice. All right, then. Let's keep moving. We might not have Hurricane Katrina in this game, but we do have California, unfortunately. So all these tiles, they are good to work, but another forest fire happens, and there goes 90% of my male population. Yeah, again, this scenario, if I decided to build a scout, it would have just been a waste of production. I am literally hemmed in by the mountains. Unless we got Hannibal and Gazargamu or something, we really don't have any, like, threat to worry about. And also, we can't really do much exploration in the first place. So, the best thing to probably do is to take out Babylon, get a nice Petra city in the... in that case, actually. In that case, what we should probably do... We should go for apprenticeship just so we can get some early man-at-arms to our industrial zones, and then we'll go masonry. Oh my goodness, it sounded like I was gasping for air instead of a burp there, my goodness. But that's probably the only sort of homicidal rampage we can be doing in this game. It's not really too bad of a game. We definitely have more than enough cities, so I'm not too worried about that. Not only that, but if we really need to, we can also take out something like Geneva, although I don't want to because their abilities are pretty nasty. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a pretty solid leader ability. There's Korea, and there goes my plan of a nice and quiet science victory. It's already turned 33, and they're at more science than everyone else combined, unfortunately. Gonna go fertility rights. The free builder early on is extremely helpful. I don't think I can harvest that because I don't think I have mining now. Love to get the plantation. That might not be the worst idea, especially considering this scenario. So I think what we're gonna do, we're probably gonna have to go bronze working anyway, just to chop some jungles, and then we'll go irrigation first, actually, just so we can get this dye tile, sell it for more gold. And then I think we could probably buy. I would say we're making horses somehow, probably due to our alliance with the Geneva suggestion. And there's an archer over there. I guess the barbarians have leveled up faster than I even could. Yep, there goes my health bar. Seems like the natives don't understand. They're continuing to organize a tactical defense despite the fact that I'm America. I'll lead up your tactical events for dinner and then force you to live in unethical human conditions. I should probably stop now before our Grand Secretariat Susan decides to ban me. In any case, we could actually trade a huge amount of our horses. America would not be America without the military-industrial complex, of course. Not only that, but we could trade our dyes resource to the highest bidder. And just like that, we have just an inordinate amount of money. Look at this. We're going to buy a settler, and then we could buy another one soon afterwards. My goodness, it's time to manifest into some destiny. We have one turn to the next settler, nothing our military-industrial complex can't help with. We'll sell the rest of our horses since we're literally at no threat. Again, if they do have Hannibal or something, I'll post this on YouTube and you guys can mock me for it. But we can now buy another settler. My goodness, this is absolutely sensational. In fact, we do have mining. We could chop mine that. In fact, getting a quick 4th settler is probably a good idea, and then we could chop that after we get bronze working. The spearman knows what's coming and decides to do the Pa Chahui massacre or whatever. It's one of the native massacres or something. I'm not too familiar with Native American lore, but we'll go take him out real quick. And I think we'll actually settle this city next, just so we can have like a little bit of a forward base, prevent Kublai Khan from getting a little too into our territory. Looking at continents right here, we are all on one continent. Yeah, absolutely love to see it. Let's settle the city of Philadelphia. I'd love to lock that in right now, except for the fact I am broke. All right, Eleanor doesn't like me because I have a city on her border somehow, not even taking into account the fact that the Alps are blocking the way. Let's go ahead and keep this guy fortified. Disperse this encampment over here, and then up north we have a huge amount of solid cities to build. This is a below average city, admittedly. I'm not gonna lie, it's not really the best city in the entire world. But yeah, we get a dam there, maybe a commercial hub there. You throw in a little bit of an aqueduct over there, get that beautiful +5 industrial zone. You know, after that, maybe, maybe the better idea would be... Actually, no, we kind of got to keep that city there. So Samarkand is looking like they're violating sovereign American territory, of course. Maybe put something up over there. We could get another really good aqueduct. And then from there, you could, like, get a really good dam. Can't get that dam for some fucking reason. Maybe if I put it over there. All right, then maybe get our own little industrial zone over there, throw in a little sprinkling of commercial hubs. And I don't even know what's going on this game. We have at least +6 industrial zones in every damn city. And as long as my lack of chromosomes doesn't trigger in the middle of the game or something, like they go on vacation, we should easily be able to get massive amounts of industrial zones, production, and of course enough units to make, well, America blush. There's our 4th settler. We're probably going to send this guy up over there just to again force Kublai Khan to not settle up there. We could get this campus thing soon, but I think going for a probably trader right now is the better idea to get some roads. Classical era is going to be able to give us colonization, which is fantastic. And dedication-wise, everyone's in a golden age except for me, of course, the average deity experience. Keep that warrior there, and I think we'll link him with this settler, just in case this warrior decides to get any funny ideas. Actually, I ain't no bitch. What the fuck? No, we're moving that settler over there. Come at me. And next up, I think we're probably going to go Magnus. We lost so much population from settler spamming, I really don't... It's worth it at the end of the day, but I don't want to have to go through that again. Of course, we'll keep these guys there just to make sure some barb camps don't spawn up in no man's land. Actually, never mind. This guy can move again. There's bronze working. Let's go ahead and settle the city of Baltimore. We also found some iron up in Philadelphia. I think for right now, we're probably going to get a monument and just leave this encampment, mainly because Kublai Khan's got it taken care of, and he's just going to get weaker if he decides to go after that. Again, I think the best thing is just to beeline industrial zones, get the man-at-arms, get the battering ram, wallop Babylon, and then maybe even some Markin, depending on how this game is going. Buy this tile, harvest out most of the campus, get that trade route up and running, probably send this guy up to Philadelphia first, why not? And then we could get our first campus district. Well, I guess we can't place the campus over there anymore, although they already do have their campus of Babylon in there, so not really the worst thing in the entire world. Again, you're just going to move up there. You're probably just going to cancel and stay fortified. There's our 4th city of Charleston. By turn 50, we're just spamming these puppies out. Got that rural 1860s birth rate going on right now. There's state workforce. That's actually one of the best things we can get right now. Why? Because now we can actually go ahead and get that government plaza, get a little bit extra adjacency, get the first government plaza building after we're done building this, and then we can start spamming out those puppy with Magnus's provision promotion. Now, this could prove to be a little bit of a problem. That is not good. That is actually no bueno. That does not provide a confidence, I guess. I think we are probably going to have to try to pay these guys off. 250, I think I could actually live with that soon. Let's bring in reinforcements down south, though, just in case. I'm gonna probably shift enter this last bit because after political philosophy we can buy the government building, and I think after currency we are probably gonna go masonry first, just so we can go ahead and chop this quarry in there. And then we'll also put Pingala in Philadelphia because that +5 without any other districts is just too beautiful. There's political philosophy. I am going to go for classical republic, of course, since we're not going to be bashing any brains in anytime soon. And then from there, we can obviously go discipline because we are dealing with the fall of Rome scenario again. And I think there really isn't anything too much else we can use, so we'll actually get the builder promotion, or builder production thing. Wipe out the immortal off the face of the planet, and this guy... Well, he's not coming back to his wife and children. Valhalla for fucking bit... Oh, yeah, he's at 1 health. Okay, he's dead. Well... His sacrifice will be remembered for the glory of the United States. Let's go ahead and get Anshan back as an ally, or Geneva back as an ally, excuse me, and then we'll buy that tile. We can chop out the next builder, and then this, okay, thank you, Eleanor, for standing on the one tile I wanted to work in this city. Then we'll just shift enter with this guy, because in the next couple of turns we'll be able to chop that. Oh, Eleanor. hey, Ellie, pal. Okay, we're probably gonna need a lot more money now that I think about it. We'll trade the dice to her so we can prevent her from coming after us, but if she does, again, we have that archer there for defense, then we can always chop out the second archer extremely quickly afterwards. Alright, it seems she's taking the Spanish approach, gonna try to convert us first, and if we resist, well, that's then going to elicit a military response. Let's go ahead and get that campus in this city, though, and we can even chop out most of it, or part of it. Oh boy, I wonder what Eleanor's thinking about right now. We're going to upgrade this to another archer, and then probably bring in one of our reinforcements. She isn't allied to Anshan. Construct a holy site. I'd rather die than do something as heinous as that. Here, I think we're just going to go harvest that before we start building the commercial hub. Going to use this builder to chop out the ancestral hall, and I think we go for another archer just in case Eleanor wants to catch these hands. Alright, China, you can go fuck yourself, I guess. Thanks for completely ruining my absolutely incredible dream. We really can't do anything about that. The best thing we can do is just to let it rebel. Don't take it back. And then, I don't even know. He's not going to be in a golden age forever, excuse me. So we're not really too worried for the most part. There's the absolutely incredible campus just finishing out. We can also get that pasture up and running. And we could actually probably get a really good commercial hub up there as well. Envoy-wise, I think we take suzerainty of Anshan for right now, just to provide a little bit extra of a buffer, just in case Eleanor still wants to catch these hands. And now it's time to infinitely settler spam. Also just finished apprenticeship, so we are going to start building industrial zones soon, just so we can get the man-at-arms army that we need before taking out probably Babylon, building the Petra there, and then of course taking out Samarkand when the time, or not Samarkand, Xi'an when the time comes, whether they be free or they be taken. Part of history is going to give us a nice little boost in science, do that instead of Ilkium, and governor title-wise, we are also going to go for Connoisseur for the culture boost. There's the medieval era. I'm praying this guy's in a dark age. He is not, of course. Alright, go free inquiry anyway. I think the best thing to take that city would be just to get Charleston as large of a city as possible. So I think we're going to get a builder in this city. I'll even buy one if I can. There we are. Maybe trade some Diplo favor as well. There we go. Buy a builder here and just start building farms everywhere probably. We'll get the aqueducts next, followed by the buttresses, education, and then we'll make a beeline for line infantry. For settlers out, let's go ahead and put them in that city. We'll put the next one there, the third one there, and then the fourth one up there. That is actually... Hold up. Let's make this campus. And then this can be scientific for even more yields. There we are. And then speaking of campuses, that's an absolutely sensational location right there. Beautiful. We'll even do the unthinkable option and actually... Well, no, we have an aqueduct. No reason to build the granary. Looking at the loyalty bit right there, they do have a governor in there, which is a little unfortunate, although we could probably promote Amani and just put her in Samarkand. I know she has a promotion that reduces enemy city loyalty. Keep building settlers in the city of Washington, though. We are also going to get suzerainty of the Vatican, which does give us an easy out just in case we do decide to attack China themselves. They'll be much more focused on the Vatican than they will be against us. Settle the city of New Orleans. And then with this builder, there really isn't too much we can build right now. Just start farming, I guess. Problem is they are allied with Samarkand, so if they do decide to come after me, I'm a little bit in a pickle. Let's make friends with her, and then I think we start sending in reinforcements up there. Now that we don't have to worry about that front. Although with Samarkandian Knights, that could prove to be a little bit of an issue. Let's get Ancient Walls just in case. Promotion-wise, should we go down here? Where is, other cities within 9,000 not owned by you lose 2 loyalty. I think we go Embassy. And then I think we sacrifice some science just to put her in Samarkand. Maybe even remove the suzerainty if we can. Doesn't look like it, though. Alright, it seems like Kublai Khan's decided to move his forces. No doubt terrified by my archer swarm. There's the next settler. We'll send him down there. We only really need one more settler for right now, so we'll do it. And then if we could trade some resources away, of course, we will. And keep doing that, and then here in Washington, we could just buy another builder. Apparently not. Apparently, builders cost an arm and a leg now. Alright, massive flooding over here. That is precisely what you like to see. Delicious. There is our ultimate settler for right now. I think we're going to get the aqueduct in our capital first. This builder here could probably just build a mine up there. We'll get some production in our capital, but once we get the industrial zone, it'll be a lot easier. There's our city of Boston and its geopolitical location. Let's go get a mine up there. Not really good early on, but it is a city we can have, and then that campus right there makes it all worth it. There's the last city for a while. We'll settle the city of Detroit. We could get a corporation here. I think I will, honestly, just make Boston a little bit of a better city. It's all looking good for the most part. We'll do that, yes. And I'm just looking at this right now. His city is not, it's just not going down. It's 6.7. He has 6 from the governor. Population's still nowhere near high enough. So it does seem like we are going to have to go after Kublai Khan directly instead of going up against a free city. That's fine. We are going to start building industrial zones pretty soon. We're also going for line infantry. Still might take a while. Don't know if I want to wait for line infantry to get the industrial zones, though. We did also win a free trade route, and we have feudalism as well, which means now we could go ahead and get the double builder policy card slot instead of discipline. Should have thrown that out a while ago. And yeah, with the free trader, we can buy him somewhere and use it to get even more resources. And then resource-wise, I'm just literally trading everything I can get my hands on at this point. Get our first great merchant as well. 200 gold and an envoy isn't the worst thing, right? Because then we could remove Kublai Khan's suzerainty from Samarkand just in case he decides to come get us. And we get this corporation improving our science and yields in Baltimore. And then here, I'm actually going to move in there and then shift enter for now, probably, just so I can chop and get that industrial zone up there. Hoping Kublai Khan finally enters a dark age sometime soon, just so I can finally get my hands on that city. This guy could probably get the horses and then get the corporation in Washington for right now, which is struggling with housing and amenities. We'll end up fixing that pretty soon. There's the Renaissance era. Kublai Khan's at 133 and hopefully in a dark age. He is not in a dark age, of course, because the AI never has anything bad happen to them in this game. I guess right now we could probably just go grants with Bengala. Chop out the industrial zone, giving us a free man-at-arms. I really just wanted that to get the industrial zone out of the way. I don't really know what to build next. I don't want to build another industrial zone until we get military service. So I think for right now we just build a siege tower just to prepare against Babylon and, of course, Zayan. Maybe even Samarkand, now that I think about it. It's just free real estate. Also get that military alliance with Eleanor just to give us a little bit extra combat strength if we get her to join in on our bunk fest of Kublai Khan. Alright, Korea decides to call me an ocean's asshole for the 8th time in the row. That's a little unfortunate. And we meet the next leader, another science one, Lady Thick Thighs, who was having some thick science and culture numbers. My goodness, how'd you get this strong? Another great merchant who actually gives me a governor title. That's absolutely beautiful. We can add, do we start the, no, we don't start the workshop. Might as well get a granary now that we're not really doing anything. We could probably chop mine that, and then we'll get started on the industrial zones everywhere. We'll start with this one right here. There we go. And then I just want to time them so they come out after military science, just so I can get the earliest line infantry of my life. Here in Sin City, we'll do the exact same thing. And then we can finally get that workshop in the city of Philadelphia. We'll keep the siege tower fortified again. Oh, okay, I thought that declaration of war was coming. I was about to knock your ass into yesterday. The beautiful thing about it is he doesn't even have any sort of walls at all. He has a Great Wall, of course, but that's going to be about as useful as it was against Mongolia. We could easily blitz that. Samarkand, I think, is just medieval wall, so a siege tower is more than enough. So yeah, we are looking golden right now as we get that dam up and running. Get the beautiful +9 industrial zone, almost enough to make a grown man cry. This grown man, of course. We have Niter. We're going to get line infantry soon. We are building lots of industrial zones literally everywhere, which is fantastic. And yeah, with these workshops and all that, in like 10, 20 turns, we can start the war against Kublai Khan. Oh, seems like Zayan's finally losing loyalty, it seems. I don't care, man. I'm going after Kublai Khan. It's been pissing me off all game. Do get Merchant Republic, though, which is absolutely fantastic. Conscription up there. You know, maybe go a little Republican legacy. Merchant Confederation up there. Absolutely beautiful. Of course, we will beeline bombards just in case we do need to start battering down some walls. They've decided to settle the city of Wuhan up north. That is excellent. I'm sure the coronavirus does die in freezing colds, if I remember correctly. There's our first industrial zone building, and there's that line infantry. Is that 70 combat strength, I think? My goodness, this is absolutely disgusting. Let's go ahead and bring him into the front lines. We get another one literally right. We could probably just go right now, honestly. Having 70 combat strength of these guys is just nothing short of sensational. Really nothing else to build in this city. We might as well just go campus research grants for a little while. We'll trade 400 gold to you, 196 gold to you, because I think upgrading these guys is probably... Oh, no, I can't upgrade to line infantry because I still haven't researched musketmen yet. That's a little unfortunate. And not only that, but now we have the double industrial zone craftsman. My goodness. When you go ahead and look at, I guess, Empire, I think it is, that is now a +19 industrial zone. Once we get it running, of course. We'll see in the next turn. Here in the city of Baltimore, I think it's about time we get that industrial zone that's going to be +12. And then here, we could go Melody for some faith, I guess. How much would it cost to faith by a great general? Probably way too much than what we have right. I guess Owls of Minerva is never a bad idea. With an extra economic policy slot, Medina Quarter will give us a lot more housing. And there it is. Washington now is getting 18 from a single industrial zone. You absolutely love to see it. Let's build some line infantry. Bringing the reinforcements up north. In 2 turns, we are going after Kublai Khan. All right, another disastrous flood. I love seeing that when I'm about to go to war. I'll bring you up there, bring you up there. You already know where to go. You're going to do that. Nothing really too bad happened. Nothing was destroyed, I guess. We could actually get Samarkand as an ally. I'd rather have Geneva, honestly, just for the science boost, and I'd rather go to war with Samarkand, if I'm being completely honest. Let's do this. We'll upgrade that line infantry. We'll trade some Diplo favor away to upgrade the other ones. So we're probably going to lose it once we go after Kublai Khan. There we are. Lots of line infantry. They don't have any walls. These guys are not going to know what hit them. Kublai Khan wants to give me some gold. No. I need that Niter to absolutely body you. Jack nuts in the face type combo. That's what's going to happen. We'll get the gold over there. That's just a free, luxurious resource. Start trading some of... Oh, still don't have enough money. Wish my brain could function a little better. Apparently my brain is just still dead right now. Just down and beaten. I guess I will take your deal after all. Let's keep doing this. Of course, it's not going to work because it's Civ 6. And... Alright then, fuck me. I guess my fingers are just feeling a little buttery today. Let's go get that gold. Alright, so looking at everything, we have 1, 2, 3 line infantry. I thought we had more. The reinforcements are coming for right now. We have this warrior. He'll be there soon enough. And I think we just declare the war in the next turn. There really is no reason for us to be. We even get more line infantry coming in soon. It's going to be fantastic. Alright, let's do this. Kublai Khan. You are... I think you said the N-word 10 years ago. We got to go ahead and give him some of that Twitter... Fuck, my brain just lost thought again. Let's see if we can get Eleanor in. Eleanor, make deal. Join ongoing war against Kublai Khan. If you don't, you're racist. Beautiful. That got her on board. And just like that, we do... Okay, that's a lot of damage we could do to this city. And to the musketmen, we do even more. Now, we're not at war with Samarkand. That has to change, I think, else it's going to be a lot more difficult for us to actually get to the heart of Kublai Khan's empire, which we might as well do right now. It's just free real estate. Looking over here, he is allied with Jerusalem. Don't even know where the hell that is. And let's continue bringing in this endless swarm of line infantry. Alright, didn't even see this musketman out from under there. We could attack the city directly. I think it's probably just better to wait. We will also buy some bombards when we can, probably. Move you up there. We'll let next turn. We should be okay. See what happens here. They do decide to engage in the complex tactic of suicide charging for no official gains, which is just fine by my books, I guess. You stay fortified. We'll bring in the reinforcements. You are going to move. Just like that. City is surrounded, pants down, prostate exposed. Let's go ahead and just do an enormous amount of damage. City dies next turn. I would upgrade this warrior, but I do want to buy 2 bombards. Probably is going to be more than enough for us to actually finish off the city. You almost have a promotion, so you're probably going to take this. You're also kind of close to one, I guess. And then no use in damaging you. You guys would just kill the city. Nope. There we go. Beautiful. Raise the city to the absolute ground because we want a better city placement over there, which we're hopefully going to get. Yes, we can. And I think here in Washington, after that commercial hub, queue up 2 more settlers. And then we're probably going to make a move for Samarkand, hopefully before he decides to actually build some walls in his cities. I could ally them, though. I think we might as well just... There might be an emergency. I think we ally them. Just because I'd probably launch an emergency if I take them, and I don't want to have to, fight anyone else. Start moving in the forces. He is beginning to build walls in Guangzhou, but as long as he doesn't get Renaissance Wall, we literally just tear through them. We'll upgrade this guy into Battlecry, because he doesn't really have a military. Probably didn't need to do that. We'll get some workshops here, and then maybe attack through the Vatican, who is beginning their southern offensive, which is fantastic. And yeah, exactly what I thought. Abraham Lincoln is just absolutely disgusting. Getting line infantry by turn 159. We did get it a lot earlier, I think, just mainly because we had a really good science game and we were just beelining it. Okay, well, these guys are blocking the way. That is Renaissance walls, I think. I think I just have to wait for them to move, unfortunately. Well, we seem to be in a little bit of an uh-oh step road type of situation. These guys aren't moving. I think... Oh, and they got line infantry now. I think it's time to attack from the north. That's probably the only option we have right now. There's that first settler we're going to send up north. Let's keep... If we had a great general, this would be a lot easier. Problem is, buying a great general at this point, I think would just be a little too expensive. Yeah, I think it would be a little too expensive. I'll trade all the Diplo favor I can, honestly, at this point. There we are, and then maybe... No, I don't think I would ever... Ooh, we could actually attack from the seas. It's actually not the worst idea. We'll cross the river, attack from the seas, and then hopefully we can actually start moving the rest of our line. Oh, I could have actually moved. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Shut up, Korea. I'm thinking right now. That we can move our units through Samarkand now, which is probably the better idea if I can do it. You can move in there. Move the rest of these guys. You move up there. You're fine. Let's go ahead and make friends with Eleanor again. Alliance, military alliance. It's beautiful. Then over here in Baltimore, we could just be... I don't even think there's a point in building a dam, honestly. We'll just go campus research grants. Get a spy, actually, in this city up here. Then in Sin City, we'll continue building up our science. There we go. We finally have an opening to actually move our units across Samarkand, which is absolutely fantastic. Then I think we start attacking the really weak 55 combat strength city before it does get walls. And it does seem like Samarkand is putting in the work against Kublai Khan. We got our city-state allies coming after them. You have to deal with a free city to the south, too. That's just hilarious. There's humanism. He's still in a normal age, unfortunately. I guess dark is just not even a word in the Chinese alphabet. Or Mandarin alphabet. This is China, right? I don't want to be... Alright, there we go. I thought I was going to get canceled there for a second. Let's go ahead and finish this guy off. I'll probably actually move kind of like this, just so I don't lose any units. Attacking from the sea is probably a stupid idea. I don't think I have the facilities to D-Day this. And, yeah, we have the rest of our units. They are starting to build walls, but they seem to be ancient walls. It's literally just blink, just look at them just menacingly, and the walls will crumble. Here we are. Let's go ahead and finish off the city of Xinjiang. We will finish it off with you just to get... Oh, apparently not. Alright then. Fuck me, I guess. There's Xinjiao. Can I... Is there any world where I do not keep it? There's no way. So we'll just burn it to the ground. Start moving in. We really can't do much. Actually, I could probably start pilling. We'll start moving in the boys. And then we will wait until the battering ram gets there before we launch our actual assault. Even get some reinforcements moving in. Spy here will probably send him to Shanghai just to get a diplomatic visibility bonus. Alright, city actually does quite a bit of damage. They are starting to build Renaissance walls, which is a little unfortunate. I think I unlink here. You move in like that. You stay fortified. You probably have to back out. Although you do have a huge amount of support, which is fine. You can move there, try to get a promotion, and then something like that's probably the best move. Do get the city of New York, though, which is fantastic, and we could probably just chop an aqueduct out. And then we'll just get an intelligence agency in Washington, I think. And then we even get a nice, great scientist, although he's a natural wonder guy. Sending him over here during a war zone will be tricky, but I think we could get a huge reward for it. Alright, we did lose that line infantry. It's a good thing I've got more of them than the Soviet damn Union, and we can just wipe this guy out. You can stay fortified, and then we can continue pushing in our forces for the most part. Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Let's hope that Landsknet doesn't come after my settler, and he does. So I'll move there, settle on top of the Godly Niter resource, get that monument up and running, and let's start growing some babies. We'll go up in ballet for the envoys. Policy slot here. Nothing really too crazy. I guess liberalism for the... That's probably the best move. Chop out the rest of this aqueduct and then get a monument in that city. Over here, though, we can actually begin attacking the walls. They are medieval walls now, making things a little bit unfortunate, although we can attack through them, do some damage to them. This guy can be the masturbator right there, and then we'll start moving in the rest of our forces. Again, we can switch out as need be, and I think after we take that city, we just buy as many bombards as we can just to take out Changsha. We'll give this guy Battle Cry, and I think maybe move a little bit just so we can get this guy to attack. Perfect. Perfect with you, and then the city definitely dies in the next couple of turns. Hey, this guy actually got there. Charles Darwin, you madman. Let's get steam power then, and probably make our way towards chemistry. Now, this guy is quite damaged. We might lose him, honestly, if we don't... Okay, we're not taking the city this turn. What I think I do is I probably switch with you. You get that victory against that city. You are... Okay. You can actually move out there. You can... This is proving to be a little bit of a difficult challenge. I think I move there and just pillage that, even if I do get hit by that, able to live, pillage, get full health, and then come back and attack. And we even got Randy Orton coming in from the blind side. Alright, this guy is still alive somehow. Don't exactly know why. We pillage over here. Yeah, you're probably just gonna die, so we might as well just put you up there. Moving like that. Unless the city somehow dies this turn, which is not going to happen, but it does go next turn, so your sacrifice will not be in vain. This city is proven to be a tough titty to crack, honestly. It might be probably better for us to just make peace, because we're not going to keep this. The Mountain Pass does make everything a little too difficult. I've kind of proved or done my original objective of getting these really nice cities, so maybe piecing out isn't the worst thing in the world, because this city's just going to be too hard to take at this point. It's almost got Renaissance walls, too many mountains in the way, so I think I am just going to piece this guy out for all the money he's got. We've done enough damage. In fact, before I do that, let me just go ahead and do a little bit more, just because fuck the natives. And we didn't really get revenge for that one unit we had that was lost. So we'll go ahead, see how much money he's willing to give us. 15 maybe? 12, there we go. We'll get some gypsum, we'll get some gold per turn, and it's a pretty good game. Pretty good game overall. It's pretty much guaranteed to win at the end, honestly. We just have so much production, so many industrial zones. Going after Babylon might not be the worst idea. They still don't have Renaissance walls, so just buy a couple bombards, surround it, because I think the Petra's still up somehow. Let me see. Yeah, the Petra's still a thing somehow, so that'd probably be my next move. Again, if you guys want me to continue this series, I will. We already are making as much science as Lady Thick Thighs. Watch out for a culture victory, of course. But just getting some allies, maybe, and then getting them all to declare war on her might be the best. And everybody hates her. Everybody hates her, so it would not be that hard to get that to happen. Stopping her culture victory. And then from there, just go ahead and win that science win. She might be ahead over here. But again, just get chemistry and then just beeline your way through. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do enjoy, as always, leave a like and subscribe to not miss out on future content. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.